Okay, Sarah, it's official. You and I are divorced. Now I want you to pack your things and move out of here by the end of the week. Got it?
Wait, Giles, by the end of the week? That's way too soon to get everything ready. I mean, I haven't even found another place to live yet. No, I'm just going to need more time. I can't move out until I know where I'm going to live next.
I thought I told you to start looking for a place to live ages ago. Just take what you can carry and get out already. Why haven't you done like I asked already?
I told you why. You're not giving me enough time to handle all of this. You only told me 3 days ago that you wanted to divorce me. I need time to process and accept what is going on here, too. Surely it takes time and you understand, right?
Are you serious right now? The situation isn't going to change no matter how long it takes for you to think about it. Just go and move back in with your parents or something. I'm sure that they'll help you.
And you still haven't even apologized to me about this. I mean, do you really not see what you're putting me through?
If I had to apologize for something, then that would just make me liable to have to pay you alimony, wouldn't it? I already gave you plenty of money when I paid the rest of what I'd owe for child support. Is there really still more that you want to take from me? What else do I even have for you? Haven't I paid for this enough? Can't you just go already?
And you really don't think that you've done anything? Even after you cheated on me and kicking me and your child out of the house? You really don't feel bad or guilty about any of this at all?
Of course not. The truth is that I hated living with you. And now I found someone that means more to me than you and Eric ever did. I know that I have a happy life waiting for me, and that's why I've got to get out of this marriage right now. I know that I won't regret any of this.
And what about Eric? Don't you care at all what is going to happen to him?
I feel bad for him. Who ever heard of a good person being raised by a single mother, right?
Excuse me? Eric is and will be a good person whether or not I or you raise him. I really just can't believe how casual you're being about this. Do you really not care about what happens to us at all?
Of course I'm worried, but it's not going to change the facts of what needs to happen here. Besides, we're already divorced. There's no going back now. Don't tell me that you're just upset because I'm dumping Eric on you. You do want to raise him, don't you? Or maybe we should get rid of him entirely.
What are you even saying? What the heck is the matter with you?
Well then, I guess you might as well step up and raise him, right? I really don't want to get into some stupid custody fight, you know? Besides, you know that if Eric ended up with me, that he wouldn't end up happy. You know that you'd be way better at looking after him than I would. I mean, I'm going to be having new kids sooner or later anyways. I'll be busy with that soon.
Of course I'd be better. No doubt about that.
I think we should count ourselves lucky that Eric is only 2 years old. He probably won't have any memories of me anyway.
Ugh, fine.
What's the matter with you? Just leave the house, okay?
I have a lot on my plate to deal with right now, thanks to you. I mean, you cheated on me. Eric and I will have to move out. It's just a lot, okay?
Well, it sounds simple to me, Sarah. Also, I want to move in with my new girlfriend, so you seriously need to hurry up and move out.
OMG, you're so annoying.
Hi, Sarah. Is this you? I hope you're doing well.
Wait, OMG, Rita? Is that you? I feel like I haven't heard from you in forever.
Well, I had your number saved in my phone, so I just thought that I would try it in the hopes that you hadn't changed numbers. Looks like it worked and I got through to you.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing that the number still works. Anyway, I assume you didn't just message me out of the blue for nothing, right?
Well, the truth is that I would like to talk about Eric with you. I just mean, don't you think a child needs more than just their mom to help raise them? Are you sure you can do this on your own?
Wait, what? I'm sorry, this is a bit sudden. I mean, yes, it is difficult raising Eric on my own, but he is my son and I cherish every moment that I get to be with him. I do think it's very hard work, but it's nothing that I would ever give up or want to change for the world. Besides, we live with both of my parents and they help out a lot.
Oh, come now. You don't need to put on a brave face for me. I know what it's really like. Being a single mother must be one of the most challenging things there is to do.
Right.
But don't worry, I can take Eric off your hands and raise him for you instead going forward.
What?
I can set you free! You can have total control over your life again. Won't that be amazing for you?
Rita, I'm really confused here. What exactly are you asking of me right now?
I just want you to give me my grandson. I'm going to take care of him and raise him for the rest of his life.
No, Rita. I don't think I can do that. In fact, I'll never do that.
Don't you understand what I just said?
I'm not going to just give him to you because you say so. He's my son.
Just give him to me!
I realize that you want to see your grandson more, but the fact of the matter is that I have custody over Eric and I will be raising him. You have no right to demand that I hand him over to you or that I let you take over for my responsibilities as his parent.
Sarah, dear, surely you want to get married again at some point in the future, right? Well, don't you think your chances would be better if you weren't lugging all that single mother baggage around? Think of this as your chance to start a new life. Think of all the things that you could do if you could just give Eric to me. You know that it's better this way for Eric too, don't you?
You do realize that Giles was the one who asked me to take care of Eric in the first place, right? And he's with some other woman now. You know that too, right? If you want a grandson, why not ask Giles and his new girl to give you one? I don't want anything to do with Eric or you or your family ever again.
I've had just about enough out of you. I want Eric. Just give me my grandson right now. Do you hear me?
Are you seriously just not reading a single message that I'm sending to you? Giles was the one who told me to divorce him and forget that I ever met him. You're making it pretty hard to make a clean break with my past by coming back to haunt me like this and demanding to take my child away from me.
Well, the reason that he divorced you in the first place was because that you weren't good enough as a woman for him, obviously.
And just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
I mean that if you drove him into the arms of another woman, then the fault was yours. I mean, look at you. You're not exactly a pretty sight to look at. You don't have the most likable personality either.
Rita, does it feel better now that you've gotten all of that off of your chest? Did you say what you came to say? Are we finally done here?
Of course we're not done here. I could go all day. The only thing that would stop me from continuing is if I had to sleep.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to get back to work.
Sarah, you wait right there. We aren't through talking about this. Do you understand me? I'm going to get my grandson back. You mark my words. I'm still his family. You won't get away with this. Hey, Sarah. I was just talking to my mom and I heard everything from her. But now she tells me that you're ignoring all of her calls. What's the matter with you? You should answer the phone when you see that it's my mom calling. Why are you being so mean?
What do you want, Giles? I mean, what do you even think that you're accomplishing talking to me like this right now?
Well, I thought that we were all talking about little Eric, weren't we? Isn't he what all of this is about?
No, it isn't, because you said that you didn't want him. Then you kicked us out of your life for what I thought was supposed to be forever. You can't just show up 2 years later and start demanding to have him back. You have a new wife. Why not have a kid of your own with this new woman? I don't know why you think that you're entitled to just demand Eric back. You gave up that right when you kicked us out.
All right then. If you're going to be like this, I guess that means that I have to come clean to you.
Come clean to me about what?
So, you've heard about how I've remarried then, right?
Sure. You married that girl that you were cheating on me with before we got divorced.
Exactly, yes. That is correct. But what I didn't know and didn't learn until after we'd gotten married was that this woman can't have any kids.
You mean that she has some fertility issues or something?
Right.
Well, I had no idea about any of that.
And then when my mom found out about this, she just really flew off the rails and my wife got so scared of her and, well, she ran off.
She ran off?
Yeah.
She told me she couldn't stand being at home anymore because her and my mom were just never getting along.
Oh, wow. Well, I can't say I can't sympathize with her. Your mom can be very, very difficult to deal with.
Sure, you're saying that now, but you two always got along together, right? I don't remember any big fights between you and my mom ever breaking out.
Well, your mom did say plenty of awful things to me, actually. But I guess I was just able to endure it better. But no, I would not say that by any stretch of the imagination your mom and I got along, as you put it.
Right, fine. So, that's why my mom wants Eric back. She got upset after my wife left. And she was saying how even if I find another wife, there is still no guarantee that I'll have another son. She seems to think that we should take Eric so we can raise him as the proper heir to the family.
Well, why don't you go back to your mom and just tell her to give it up?
Come on, Sarah. You know my mom. She isn't going to listen to anything that I say to her. You know that she gives orders, not takes them. In fact, you probably know that better than me.
I understand that your mom is going to have a hard time being told what to do. But my answer is final, and she is going to have to accept that. Eric is my son, and I'm not going to hand him to you and your mom. Especially not after what you did.
Sarah, you need to be more realistic. I mean, you're still working full-time, right? Isn't that really difficult for you?
Yes, it is, but thankfully my job is letting me work remotely now. So I can do everything that I need to do at home.
I get that, but don't you worry about money. I mean, can you afford enough for two with just your salary? And what about Eric? Do you think that he likes sitting around the house while you work all day?
Oh, thankfully, I don't need to worry about money at all. I still have all the child support money that you paid me when we divorced, remember? Not to mention the money that I got when I sued you and your new wife for the affair you have behind my back. So I think we're going to be just fine in terms of money.
Okay, well, sure, you two will be fine for now, but what about in the future? Like college? Surely that isn't enough to pay for tuition. Or were you just going to rely on your parents for everything?
I've already started setting aside money for a small college fund for Eric. And if that runs out, then I use my money from my savings. He should be fine. Also, if nothing crazy happens this year, I should be able to invest some money as well, so that I can think about our future that way too.
Okay, fine. I'm sure you think you're all set for you and him. But the fact of the matter is that a woman should be raising their children. What are you going to do when Eric is older and starts rebelling against you? I mean, boys will be boys. And I just think that it would be better if he had a father figure to teach him guy stuff too, you know? You really don't think people from your parents' generation are more appropriate for that, right?
I was going to ask my dad to give my son the birds and the bees talk, if that's what you mean. But you do realize that there are plenty of people who have been raised by single parents, right? Or who get help from their family to raise their child and do it all together. I'm sure that there will be times when Eric and I fight, but that's just part of parenting.
You're either really stubborn or just plain stupid, Sarah. It is not going to be a cakewalk and you are not going to have a good time. I'm trying to give you an out here.
Oh, really? Is that what you're doing? Because I remember you saying that you didn't want either of us in your life anymore. You must seriously have some balls to think that you can show up after all this time and make demands like this on me.
Well, at the time, I thought it would be better for him to be with you. But now I see that I was clearly mistaken. People and situations change, right? It's what happens. And now it's time for me to take Eric back.
I'm not going to go along with this just because it's what you and your mom want. Neither of you are going to lay a finger on my son.
Sarah, you know that you can't stop my mom when she gets ideas like this in her head, right? She is going to think of a way to get Eric back, and when she does, I don't want you to come complaining to me.
It's not true. I won't let her get away with it. In fact, I never want either of you to contact me or Eric ever again. If something happens to him and I find out that you two had anything to do with it, there will be hell to pay. Do you understand me?
And just what are you going to do to us, huh? Well, whatever. You can act tough all you like, but just remember that I warned you. You lost your chance to do this the easy way. So, Sarah, how have you been feeling lately? How are things going for you?
Sorry, what is this about? I thought I told you never to contact me again. Could you really not go a week without bugging me?
Are you sure that that's how you want to be talking to me when we've barely even begun this conversation?
What are you even talking about? Can you please just get to the point already?
Don't tell me that you still haven't even figured it out.
Figure out what? Just start making sense already! Why does everything have to be some kind of stupid game with you?
We got Eric back. My mom and I went to your house and we took him back home with us. Please don't be too upset at us, though.
Giles, what are you even talking about? I'm literally here with Eric right now. Do you have any idea what you're even saying?
Don't tell me that you've been driven so crazy by grief that you're just living in a total fantasy world right now. Listen, you said that you were living with your parents, right?
Right.
Well, we went to their house, saw Eric playing in the yard, and took him home with us. It sounds to me like you just haven't even noticed he's gone yet. Some mother you are.
No, I mean, Eric is literally here with me. I don't know what else to tell you. Are you talking about Josh by any chance?
Josh? Who are you talking about? Who the heck is Josh?
Well, there is actually a woman who lives next door who just called asking if we had seen her son Josh since she couldn't find him. And you wouldn't have known this, but Josh actually really likes coming over to my parents' house to play in their yard. He's here quite often.
Hold on a second. What is going on here? This isn't right.
You're right. I don't think it is right at all. Are you sure that you're with poor little Josh? You might want to double check just to be sure.
There is no way that I would make a mistake that bad. I mean, I'm not an idiot, you know. Do you really think that I don't know what my own kid looks like?
I think that the last time you saw your son was when he was 2 and you haven't even interacted with him for 2 years since then. You have never even asked for a single picture of him. Not even once. You would have no idea what Eric looks like right now. Besides that, Eric and Josh look similar anyways and are only a year apart. So, if you were just looking for someone who fits a vague description of Eric, Josh would be him.
You're lying to me right now. There is no way that any of this is true. It can't be. You're just trying to get me to bring Eric back to you. Did you really think that I was going to believe that? Do you really think I'd buy that there was just some other random child at your parents' place playing in their yard? I don't think so.
I'm telling you that I really think you got the wrong child. Josh really does come over often to play, and he also has a bad habit of sneaking out of his house as well, even if it is just to come here most of the time. But Josh's mom just took her eye off of him for a second and then he disappeared. This isn't the first time though, like I said, and she came over to ask if we'd seen him.
But I already gave the kid to my mom and then left. I don't know what to think anymore.
Wow. You really are just a pathetic lackey for your mom. You do realize that, right? I mean, she tells you to kidnap my child from me, and you do it without giving it a second thought. But now you've gone and kidnapped someone else's child. Don't you realize what kind of trouble you're in?
This is really, really bad. What should I do?
I think that you should just go to the police, explain what has happened, and turn yourself in.
Are you out of your mind? You think that I'm going to go ahead and just turn myself in?
Well, I've already called the police about this, so it would probably be the best move. They've already arrived here and are checking the neighborhood. But I would just call the local police station closest to me and explain to them what is going on.
OMG. And what are you doing right now during all of this, huh?
Well, I'm actually away on a little vacation with my parents and Derek, so I'm a bit busy right now.
So then, you mean it? You're really with Eric right now?
This is literally like the 3rd time that I've already told you that I'm with him. So yes, once again, I'm with Eric right now. Did you really think that I was going to let him out of my sight after you threatened to steal him away from me?
Okay, well, I really need the real Eric right now. You have to help me out. Maybe you can just give him to me in secret and I'll make the swap. What do you think?
I think that you're a huge idiot, Giles. A fool, one might say. I'm just going to call Josh's mom about this.
Wait, please don't. Please don't do that. I mean, what are my mom and I supposed to do now?
I've no idea. That really is not my business at all. I want nothing to do with any of this. Figure it out on your own.
Okay, Sarah, fine, I get it. I promise to never try and steal Eric from you ever again. I won't even bring up taking him back, and I'll make my mom listen to me somehow. Just please, whatever you do, do not call Josh's mom and tell her the truth about what is going on here. I'm begging you, please don't.
Do you have any idea what you're putting that family through right now? Do you have any idea how desperately they're searching for him? Maybe you can say that Josh's mom bears some blame for looking away from her child for a second, but the fact of the matter is that you kidnapped him. You guys were the ones that committed the crime. And whether it be this woman's child or mine, you were never going to get away with doing this.
But we didn't commit any crimes. How can you say something like that? I just wanted to see my son is all. Is that really so bad?
Oh, please, do not try and pretend like you want to be a father to this kid now. You had your chance, you blew it. You were the one that kicked us out, remember?
Please, can't you at least just let me meet him like once a month? I just want a little time to get to know him, to try being a dad.
No, it is not going to happen, and my son does not need a dad like you in his life. You treat children like they are objects. Eric is a human being with feelings, and I won't let you hurt him any more than you have already. Do not come near my family ever again.
Okay, I understand. I won't ever come near your family again, so just please clear this all up for me. I don't want to be arrested. I can't go to jail.
Well, I'm sorry, but you acted recklessly and illegally, and now you're paying for it. I'm never going to forgive you for what you've done. But I hope that you get time to think about it. In jail. After that, Giles and Rita were both arrested by the police for kidnapping Josh, who they thought was actually Eric. To be honest, I feel awful that another person's child got wrapped up in a fight that they had nothing to do with at all. So I felt responsible, and I explained everything to Josh's mother and apologized profusely. She was understandably upset and shouted at me quite a bit. I thought it was fair, though, and so I took it all in silence. But I also made sure to emphasize that Giles was my ex-husband and that I wanted nothing to do with him now. Josh's mom understood that much and ultimately put the blame on Giles and Rita. She watched happily as the judge sentenced them with their jail time. I was also able to secure a restraining order to keep those two away from Eric and me as well. After the arrest, rumors spread about him and his mother at work and all over the neighborhood. Giles was eventually fired, too. They couldn't handle the ousting and all of the rumors and left town, which worked to my advantage. Now me and Eric can live in peace. And as for him, Eric is growing into such a healthy little boy, and as long as he's fine, I'm fine too. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time.